God-level duplication system. Chapter 28. Leave. Lin Xuan walked out of the bedroom and saw a tall figure in the yard. This person was Lin Qishuan. I've seen Third Elder. Lin Xuan quickly walked over and said. He was a little embarrassed. However, Lin Qishuan's face showed a serious expression. Lin Xuan's heart couldn't help but thump. He continued. Don't worry. I am sincere to Xian. I will not let her down. I did not expect Xian to do so much for you. After Lin Qishuan heard it, his expression was very serious. He sighed and said, what did this mean? Lin Xuan was puzzled. As long as Xian is happy, I naturally won't stop you. But it's useless even if I agree. Lin Qishuan continued. His words were filled with sadness. Lin Xuan was even more puzzled. He looked around. You don't need to look anymore. Xian has already left. Lin Qishuan said. She left? Lin Xuan was confused. She left Green Jade City and Kangyuan Country. Lin Qishuan's voice was heard once again, breaking the last trace of hope in Lin Xuan's heart. Why? Lin Xuan became anxious. He had just confirmed his relationship with Lin Xian yesterday. Why did she leave today? Lin Qishuan sighed and continued. I knew you would be like this. Sit down, I will talk to you properly. Lin Xuan sat on a stone bench at the side. Lin Qishuan also began to tell his story. Lin Qishuan was originally an ordinary disciple of the Lin family in Green Jade City. Because he didn't have the chance to become the patriarch, and he didn't want to hurt his brother, he left Green Jade City. A few years passed just like that. Lin Qishuan successfully broke through to the Qi transformation stage. Later on, during an adventure, he found a seriously injured girl. That girl's face was extremely beautiful. Lin Qishuan was attracted by her at first glance. He brought this woman home to treat her injuries. Not long after, the two of them had developed feelings for each other. Furthermore, they also gave birth to a daughter who was Lin Xian. But at this moment, an extremely powerful martial artist came knocking on their door. Only then did this girl tell Lin Qishuan. She was the saintess. Later on, she was seriously injured in the battle with another saintess. That was why she came here through the spatial crack. Now that she had been discovered, she couldn't continue hiding her tracks. So, she asked Lin Qishuan to bring her daughter back to Green Jade City. She had returned to that major power and she intended to win her daughter's future. She also promised that she would send someone to pick them up when her daughter was 16 years old. Thus, Lin Qishuan brought Lin Xian back to the Green Jade City's Lin family. He had been raising Lin Xian. More than 10 years had passed and even Lin Qishuan thought it was just a dream. But this morning, when Lin Xian was 16 years old, Lin Xian's mother really sent someone to take Lin Xian away, but she did not mention anything about Lin Qishuan. This person was extremely powerful, and he even tore open the void and came here. In addition, this person was sent by Lin Xian's mother. Lin Qishuan could not stop this person, and he had no reason to stop this person, so he let that person take Lin Xian away. He had just finished speaking. The scene was silent for a long time. A sad atmosphere spread. Indeed, my strength is too weak. Lin Xuan clenched his fist and thought. If he was strong enough, how could he allow Lin Xian to be taken away? He did not care if this person was Lin Xian's mother. His strength was still too weak. He did not even notice when Lin Xian was taken away. Third Elder, I hope you tell me the name of that big country. Also, what cultivation base do I need to bring Xian back? Lin Xuan looked at Lin Qishuan and said in a low voice. Although he was very angry, he had not lost his mind. He could not afford to offend this person for the time being. However, he wouldn't let this person go either. He couldn't do it now, but that didn't mean that he couldn't do it in the future either. When you reach the Martial King stage, come and find me. I will tell you everything. Lin Qishuan didn't want to give Lin Xuan a blow, but when he saw Lin Xuan's firm gaze, he couldn't help but speak. Alright. I will definitely become a Martial King stage. Thank you for telling me this. Lin Xuan took a deep breath and cupped his hands. He had never heard of a Martial King stage, so he didn't know how strong it was. However, he believed that he could definitely reach the Martial King stage. Because he had the system, all of these wouldn't be a problem. After that, he sent Lin Kishuan away. After Lin Xuan packed his things, he left Lin family and headed towards City Lord's mansion. Lin Xian had left. There was nothing in the Lin family and Green Jade City that was worth his time. The top priority right now was to raise his cultivation base to the Martial King stage. If he stayed in the Green Jade City, he obviously wouldn't be able to do it. At least, he needed to go to the Drifting Cloud sect. The Drifting Cloud sect was much stronger than the Green Jade City. It controlled 12 big counties including the Kingia County. It was also one of the 4 big sects in the Kangyuan country. Even the royal family of the Kangyuan country could only stand side by side with the 4 big sects, but not above them. Soon, he arrived outside the city lord's mansion. At this moment, Zhao Xuan, Zhang Wenyang, and the other higher-ups of the major powers had arrived. They were all gathered in the open space outside. Lin Xuan's arrival immediately attracted a lot of attention. Many people wanted to come and greet him. However, Lin Xuan's expression was cold, so they all gave up on greeting him. 100 meters away, there was a huge, black eagle that was more than 10 meters tall. Demonic beast, black feathered eagle. Grade, rank 4 top grade talent, top grade bloodline talent, substandard strength talent, low grade speed talent, mid grade violent wind attribute, talent. Lin Xuan's eyes swept across the area and the attribute panel of the black eagle appeared in front of him. Lin Xuan's eyes revealed a surprised expression. He never thought that he would be able to see the attribute panel of a demon beast. If that was the case, this attribute panel could still be used as a warning. After waiting for a while, it was already 8 o'clock. Apart from Lin Xian, the rest of the people had all arrived. Let's go. Zhao Xuan waved his hand and led them towards the black feathered eagle. Lin Xian did not come and Zhao Xuan did not say anything. Obviously, he already knew what had happened. Although the others were puzzled, seeing that Zhao Xuan did not mention this matter, they could only shut their mouths. The black feathered eagle slightly tilted downwards and Zhao Xuan brought the 9 people and walked onto the back of the black feathered eagle. Lackey, let's go back. Zhao Xuan patted the black feathered eagle's back. Instantly, the black feathered eagle flew up. Under the gazes of everyone present, they left Green Jade City and soon disappeared. Everyone sighed in their hearts and left. The black feathered eagle's wings were more than 20 meters long. Zhao Xuan, Lin Xuan, and the others sat cross-legged on its back. This place was quite spacious. They seemed to know that Lin Xuan was in a bad mood. Even Zhao Xuan did not disturb him. Consume 1000 energy points and duplicate it successfully. You have obtained the mid-grade violent wind attribute talent. Consume 500 energy points, duplicate successfully, you have obtained the low-grade speed talent.